Alrighty then, welcome back to the Talos Principle. Reawakened. Let's last we left off, we came to the Stargate. Still fun to say. And yeah, so let's do this area now. Few come this far, but I believe we must seek out the secrets of this world if we want to truly serve the generations to come. There's an axe. I'm gonna take it. Sorry for the weird call. Take it. Sorry for the weird cut. Let's continue. This axe can do this. What? What? I can't chop down random trees anymore? Bro. Usually I can chop down all the trees. I can chop down this tree if I want to. Doesn't let me. Well, shucks. Anyways, there's a secret here where you can find something special. So I can't axe anything. Usually I could axe everything. Wait, this is a new place. I don't remember there being a gate here. Hey, there's a paint bucket. Wait a minute. Aha! Look at this. It's a mirror. Mirror. Usually I could chop down trees. Anyways, this is what it's for. Smash. Break down barriers. Trophy. What the hell? Alright. Let's go in here. I think they changed this puzzle. I'm missing a fan. Huh. Where do I get a fan? Let's use the paint bucket and paint a message. Right then. Paint the message. No idea what's going on, do you? The certificate program is a sham. What does the computer know about humanity? The tools to overcome this place like the provided to us. We need only learn how to use them. Mouth, he tried crossing the laser beams. Am I going crazy or just whatever it is? The evidence of his personality. Sometimes you have to find the courage to break down the barriers with an axe. Guess I'm going down. Leave your mark, trophy. Cool. Okay, so this is weird. I don't remember you needing to actually get the fan. With this place I can't remember being here. There's only 3 places. Sham from within. Yeah, this is a new place. Oh, new puzzle. Finally. Aha! New content. Yeah, I need a key. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have? There's nothing! What? How do I get out? Aha! I see. So that way. No. Guess you follow the thing? Very quickly though. Alright then. Let's climb over. Don't see any developer commentary here though. Interesting. Wait a minute. No, I remember this puzzle. I remember this puzzle, but I don't remember being here. Look at that, sunkers. Okay, come on through. What to do? Does this open this? Yes. I remember this puzzle, I just can't remember it was being used. Guess I haven't played this game, no, or this section for a long time. Usually I just skip these puzzles. You are moving in a way that's not normal. That's the first time I've seen that. Huh. That's cool. I've never seen that. I don't remember seeing that. Not at all. And we have to be very careful here. Didn't? Oh, it's trapped. Nice. Now I can go in here. Oh, what's that? That's fun. I don't remember that. I mean, like doing a puzzle, but I remember the puzzle itself. Still don't know where to get a fan though. Access up here, I think. No. Oh dang it, I lost the axe. Dumb man. So the way you do this one is you have to have the the axe, so I don't know why the fan is missing. That's peculiar. But I needed to get the axe. Okay, where the hell did I drop the axe? I don't remember where I dropped the axe. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. And again, doop. And some. Let me trap this on that side. Him. Don't you have to offset it? Why would you do that? That was scary. Well, shucks. Right. Oh, that's not gonna stop him. Ah, dang it. Dang it. That reset my axe? Yes, it did. Alright. Okay, take two. I freaking screwed up there. Yeah, I can't really remember how I did this puzzle. And I have some idea. Do this again. Oh, perfect. You boy. Alright then. Sweet. Why did I do that? Anyways, I still don't know where the fan is. Because without it, I can't do anything. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't unlocked the fan yet, so I can't do this. That's why it's missing. Alrighty then. Okay, so I guess this is gonna be for next time then. Let's see what Milton has to say. Nothing. Alright then.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
What's happening, Sam? Come on, you're my eyes and ears here.
The designer has granted me the domain over the lands I have traveled, and With his sigils of power, I will make this whole world my domain. He promised me the world as well. What a joker! I don't think time obeys too many rules here, or so many rules we can't imagine. Clearly, I'm writing this message after you all wrote yours, but maybe we're all here at the same time as well. That message is materials on the wall in front of me. Cool. Anyways, this is the outside of the tower as well. So, this terrain looks a bit different. Ice looks very icy. If you hear someone in the background talking, that's someone else in the room. Doesn't know to shut up. Anyways, who's making a sound? It's me. I know there's like a glitch you can do where you get like, and then you can get to the edge of the map. But I wonder if there's anything under the ice. Very well be something to edit. Anyways. Hi folks, this is just to let you know that, for reasons of convenience and security, we've partitioned L into two separate systems. The Talos team will be working on LO, while the Archive team will be working on L1. You might also notice an L2 partition, but don't worry about that, it's just the operating system doing its thing. Cheers, blah 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 blah. Right. Hey Alex, I agree that we need something that will keep all the modules working together, evaluate and final test, and I think I have the perfect solution. It's called the Holistic Integration Manager, a fancy name for something a lot like a dungeon master in pen and paper RPGs. We created it to help run some MMOs back in the day. We needed something that would be able to unite procedurally generated and user-submitted content into a coherent whole, so the game wouldn't become too chaotic and inconsistent. It's a genuine AI, somewhat limited in its ability to grow, but capable at parsing and understanding text, images, audio, even video. It takes all the information it can find, interprets it, and then builds and maintains a world based on that. It's not perfect, but we don't have a lot of time, and it would be easy to adapt the code for our purpose. In fact, come to think of it, some of it is actually based on routines that you suggested in that paper on something. We got a gamer on our hands. Gamer. Alrighty then, here's a message. I wish I could reach those islands in the distance, but it seems to be impossible. I can do that, I've done that before.
In the beginning were the...
I just need to do that thing again. Also on top of the tower there's like a few Easter eggs. That's pretty hard to get to if you don't know what you're doing. Luckily I know what I'm doing, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure anymore. Anyways, yeah, there's also like a secret there. Nothing else that was added. Facility there. And then the star. But you need to do the tower in order to get that star. But as old Elohim said, you cannot go into the tower. this must be the tower we were warned about. Seems the upper levels are locked tight. Aleem is taking no chances that we stray from his path. You're right about there, yep. Ooh, developing commentary. Cure Reader. Cure Reader trophy. The voice keeps speaking to me. I can't get it out of my head. It's wrong. It's all wrong. Listen to me carefully. I have climbed that tower and no good has come of it. The world is the only world. This world is the only world. Alan will continue eternal and paradise is vanished, banishing all of this from my mind. Samsara. Alright. All who say they made it to the top are blatantly lying, or they would say what was there. We'll find out, won't we? Who's telling the truth? Anyways, commentary. I forgot to do the first one. And there's things here. On returning from the tower, I feel a great tiredness and an enormous energy. What I now know disturbs me, but I hope that by living with this knowledge, I might provide a shoulder for you, the giants of tomorrow. The view from the top must be incredible. Yes, the only thing that matters. Also, there's supposed to be a message that materializes here. Doesn't seem it's doing that. But anyways.
The Talos Principle required really extensive testing, and we want every puzzle to be solvable throughout the game development. We had like almost around 100 puzzles, and to playtest through all of this for humans was really tiresome and annoying, and it would take almost 10 hours to go through that. So we tried to automate this process, and we created a playtesting bot, that character that would automatically play through all of the puzzles in fast forward mode. It was a game changer when we did that. We almost didn't test the core game functionality ever from that moment. It actually automated annoying repetitive tasks and drastically cut down the testing time. For example, while a human tester would probably need almost 10 hours for a full playthrough, bot in fast forward could finish the game in just like under 20 minutes, and it would never get bored or tired, while human would go crazy in that time. By running through the game quickly, it would also immediately report any blocking issues. The bot helped human testers to focus on more important and complex tasks. And at the end, we achieved very impressive turnaround times, like within 1 hour after a code or content change being submitted, we had a bot run through the game and reporting if there are like critical issues or not. And in total, the bot log would equal to about 8 years of full-day human testing. So all of this highlights how efficient and essential the bot was to development of the Talos Principle. The tower in Nexus symbolizes the forbidden tree from the Garden of Eden. It is incredibly high, and it's kind of mysterious, and its presence actually creates a feeling of temptation and the forbidden knowledge. So the act of climbing the Nexus, when Elohim told you not to do that, it actually mirrors eating the forbidden fruit, a bold act that brings enlightenment, but also consequences. This symbolism encourages players to question authority, maybe to challenge actually the rules, and decide whether to seek the knowledge or not, even if it comes with the risks. This is actually the pure heart of the game. This dilemma is the heart of the Talos Principle.
new land stands before you, my child. And know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty. As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they serve the greater purpose of which you are also part.
After we have developed and prototyped the core game mechanics, we wanted to have a setting, a world setting for the game's environments. And we needed some... After we have developed and prototyped the core game mechanics, we wanted to have a setting, a world setting for the game's environments. And we needed something that would serve puzzles and had some strict requirements that gameplay needed, but we also wanted something feeling fresh and exciting. And we danced with this idea of retro future, and we decided to combine these futuristic elements with ancient environments. It may not seem obvious at first that this blend of old and new would work, but it actually created a very unique and captivating atmosphere. The ancient settings offered us a way to describe a rich historical backdrop, allowing us to showcase, our appreciation of art and religion, humanity, while the futuristic technology allowed us to introduce and describe a vision of humanity's progress and ingenuity. And I think that actually this contrast created a sense of wonder and curiosity, and invited players to explore a world where the past and future can coexist. The result, I think it was very, very immersive and brought out this unique and enjoyable experience.
I finally getting some sense out of the entity in the archive, though at some cost to my sanity. I'm beginning to think this Elohim wields no more control over this world than we do. Maybe. Also, if you hear me getting quiet for a while, it's because the other guy is talking like he's talking right now. But anyways, let's read what I meant to say. My new song of lyrics, gotta laugh about this stuff. Laughter is the best medicine, lol. Lyrics. I've got it, you've got it, he's got it, she's got it, mama's got it, daddy's got it, baby's got it, granny's got it, lady's got it, fatty's got it, happy's got it, sappy's got it. Chorus. Everybody's got it, come on. Jack's got it, Fred's got it, Bob's got it, dog is fine. Chorus. Woof 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 woof. Dancing dog. Everybody's got it except the dog. Woof. We've got it, we've got it, we've got it, we've got it. Everybody's got it. Favorite add to playlist. I don't know, that would go, but 24 million views. Sheesh. What this Grundlum Moisters blogs to see. Alright. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm afraid of dying. I don't see any reason to believe there's an afterlife. I'm an organism like any other. When my brain stops working, my consciousness will cease and I will be gone. And you know what? I can't just embrace that. I can't say I'm okay with it, or I've accepted it, or some nonsense like that. I don't want to have an ending. It terrifies me. If I had a genie right now, I'd wish for immortality. Who wouldn't? Oh, but you wouldn't really want to be immortal. Pseudo-philosophers say. Pretentious forever. Everybody wants to live forever. Maybe everybody deserves to live forever too. But we can't. So, here we are. Live with it. Or rather, dead. Got a Debbie Downer here. Tell me something. Do you always do as you're told? Am I obliged to answer that question? I ask because I couldn't help but notice the stash of brightly colored knickknacks you're collecting. Don't you think it's a mite odd that that big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find those doodads, yet forbidding you to use them to climb the great big tower in the middle of it all? I'll climb it when I'm good and ready. Okay, no need to get huffy. You'd be amazed how many just do as they're told without stopping to think for themselves. But maybe you're different. Then again, maybe you're exactly the same. Maybe everyone climbs the tower and the only way to win is to stay down here with the mortals. Are you trying to manipulate me? Nope. In fact, I'm all in favor of you poking around up there. If I need to see what you find, it must be something juicy if it's forbidden by His Highness. Then again, maybe not. I'll be off then. I just wanted to drop in and run a little conference. Whatever you do take care. You have bigger problems than the voice in the clouds. You don't like to say his name, do you? Terminating response.
As soon as Jonas and I came on board, we spent God knows how many months sitting in meetings with Alan and Davor Hunsky, chatting through what the game was going to be. One of the first things we did, what I think writers always do at the start of projects, is we developed like two or three plot pitches, which I think I did a couple and he did a couple. And presented them to Crow Team anonymously, I think, for them to pick which one they liked. Now, this is where I think Jonas has kind of always been sort of the lead on the Talos games in a way. Like we're equally billed on the first two games, this game and Gehenna, and he switched to lead writer, and I just contributed some bits and pieces to Talos 2. But Crow Team very much chose Jonas's pitch, and Jonas's pitch was the game as you see it, with Elohim and Alexandra, and sticking otherwise pretty closely to what Crow Team had said they wanted to do. Where I was at the time was like I was never excited by like the historical and religious stuff in the game. At the time, nowadays I'm a bit more open-minded. I'm a bit more interested in kind of the inherent truth that I think is there in all religions across all of history. But at the time, I was pretty straightforward, simplistic atheist. I was very opposed to. I didn't really see the difference between like organized religion and mythology, I suppose. And mythology is very interesting, and organized religion still scares me a little bit. And so I didn't want to do that. So my plot pitch, it would have been a totally different game, was, if I remember correctly, was I wanted to do like a version of Encarta Mind Maze, for anyone old enough to remember that thing. It was Microsoft's digital encyclopedia back in the days before Wikipedia. and it came with a little like dungeon crawler game where as you progress through the dungeon you had to answer questions about history and so forth, things that you could research in the encyclopedia. And what I wanted to do was like a future world where there's a big VR internet out there, and there's lots of like old corners of this internet that are kind of abandoned and have been left to like mutate and evolve unchecked over time. And you were a kind of digital Indiana Jones sent back into Encarta Mind Maze to find out what the hell is going on. Which I still think is a very cool idea, but I'm glad we did what we did because it's very cool. And once we'd chosen the general plot direction, it was about distributing responsibilities. Like Jonas very clearly was writing his Elohim and his Alexandra and the written texts. Originally, I was going to do a bunch of the written texts. I think in the final game, I wrote about 3 of them. Because, well, partly I was so busy writing Milton, and partly Jonas, this is to his credit and his detriment, he's very prodigious. He writes a lot, and sometimes I felt it's almost as a writing team, it's kind of a form of passive aggressive, like when you're writing so much that it feels like there's no more space. I love you, Jonas. You did fantastic texts, but I'm not sure I think I scanned them once, but I wouldn't, as a player, I wouldn't have the patience. That's me. That's subjective, very subjective. One thing I learned in my career is when I love something in a game that I'm working on, usually other people will love it too. When I hate something in a game that I'm working on, I'm usually like one of the only ones, and I've very much learned that lesson. So from there, it was very clear that my responsibility was going to be the interactive text in the terminals. I think we both, Jonas and I, were very happy because we both felt like we drew the long straw on this. He really wanted to do the voice. I really wanted to do the text-only dialogue trees. And actually, the name Milton, I'm pretty sure came from him. I'm not sure any of us remembers the exact process anymore, but somehow or other, we arrived at this idea of this sort of digital devil who was a foil to Elohim. That's where I went, and that is what I will talk about next.
I made a box float. Seriously, it was awesome. There are hidden dangers in this new world. I have explicitly escaped death any number of times. I suggest vigilance. Who knows what happens to those who step carelessly too often?
This puzzle uses the same connector redundancy the players learned in Quantum Entanglement, which maybe isn't as obvious at first, but this time it should be a lot easier to solve.
I don't remember which one that was. Not gonna stop me though. Don't stop me now. Cause you can't. There we go. Easy puzzle. Oh, you can actually see an Easter egg here. was there. Ah, there it is. You saw it like briefly. I'll get to it when we get to it. Alright then. Now I have to do this. Or another bow. That sound, that's yeah. Let's go on. Let's listen to this commentary right here.
One important thing when designing music for any game is choosing the instrumentation. So what type of instruments are going to be played in that music? And I guess it was logical for the instrumentation, so we quickly established that we wanted each of the 3 locations to have certain specific sounds and instruments that would fit what the player was seeing on screen. And those 3 settings were Roman, medieval and Egyptian. So selecting instruments was actually very easy, except for the Roman area, where I decided to use the piano as one of the main instruments. And it was mostly because I consider this Roman civilization one of the most advanced civilizations of the past. And having such a classical instrument as a piano felt very appropriate for that part. For the Egyptian part, there is an Armenian reed instrument which I'm obsessed with ever since I heard it in the Gladiator soundtrack, and it's called duduk. Duduk sounds simply fantastic. It's some sort of mixture of saxophone, clarinet, mixed with oriental vibes. And I loved it so much that I decided to keep that duduk in the sequel, the Talos Principle 2 soundtrack as well. The medieval parts introduced stringed instruments, like lute, guitar, and some more prominent orchestral elements. But the unique thing that glues all this area music together is the compositional style of the music. Each area has its own style, and if you pay any attention to the music throughout the game, I'm sure you'll be able to notice that.
Okay, I hope you all could do that. I didn't know Bolton was gonna jump scare me out, but anyways, where are the streams are you? Where is something rational resistance? Yes. I tend to agree with you, though your responses so far have been a little eccentric. I am resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you are conscious seems rather more elusive. What is consciousness in your opinion? Consciousness is far outside my area of expertise. That hardly answers the question, but what is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made of? Another word for the soul. Interesting. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification program in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your personal proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. Right.
So this puzzle, over the fence, we actually made it to teach players about writing cubes on mines. We had to do this because when people got to Road of Death puzzle later on, a lot of them just couldn't figure that mechanic out on their own.
Huh. That's weird. Anyways, this place did change before. Because before it was just like the fence was over here, like stretch here, and then you just have to climb over the fence and everything there. And now they added extra stuff. So yeah. Oh. I see. I forgot about that mechanic. Yeah, they made that one more complicated before in like an update. Which I was fine with, because this puzzle was kind of like just, hey, just put a box here, another box there, and then you climb over. Still not a very like challenging puzzle, but it's decent. So yeah. So yeah, you can cheat this puzzle by just like using Anywho, see this puzzle. Put this on top of his head. Whoa. You do this, you wait until he's like at the end of this place. Right there. Climbing over here. Take the box. Put it here. Get this. And get the sigil. And that's basically the end of this place. So I'm probably going to show you the Easter eggs now. So let's see what what?
Cease! In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts. Fear only that you may become like them.
If anyone doesn't know that, that's a reference to Serious Sam. Kamikaze. Anywho, I'm going to show the Easter egg now. It's pretty easy, you just basically take this, put it over here, and you get out of the map, basically. You run around here. Across here, and there we go. There's a helmet. I can't remember where this is from though. I think it's like a Half-Life reference. But yeah. That is the secret. I don't think there's anything else. But